I'm a real nerd. People say I'm a fool, but they never got the news that I'm a vile one. Oh yeah, I'm a vile one. You better turn it up, better keep the channel dialed, cause you're watching VileMike and his real wild child. Oh yeah, I'm a vile one. You better turn it up, better keep the channel dialed, cause you're watching VileMike and his real wild child.
What up, peoples? I'm Katty Night, and today here with me is my father, the one and only VileMike.
Howdy, folkses. Sorry about this one taking so long to come out. Lower Decks kind of got in the way. My day job. The fact that the first time we recorded this, the audio got screwed up.
We were supposed to record this with Quinn.
Yeah, but she couldn't return for the re-record, so oh well.
Meh.
To make up for it, we're covering episodes 10 and 11.
Anyways, this one takes place after the end of the last one, with a Robeast battle.
Robeast can fire lasers. Lots of lasers. To make smaller targets, Voltron splits up into the lions, but since the thing can kind of beam spam, it doesn't help much.
The castle tries to help, but it's not back at full power from the previous episode.
So they flee to come up with a better plan. Unfortunately, the planet, which, remember, is alive, is also dying, so it won't be alive soon. And apparently this will cause the planet to collapse.
They plan on evacuating the population onto the castle.
Then our time is short. We'll evacuate the planet. We need to get all the Balmerans to the Castle of Lions.
And Allura comes down a drop pod that turns into a toy. I mean hovercycle.
Consumerism. Apparently the rock people,
Balmerans,
whatever, choose to die with the planet.
If our great Balmera's life cycle is over because of us, then our desire is to stay with it until the end.
But the princess gives a rousing speech and gets them to evacuate.
So the lions move to distract the Robeast while the castle lands so they can rescue the population. But then they see this green glow under the castle and decide to do a magic ceremony that only the princess can do.
Why is that?
Because shut up! It's to restore the Balmera to full health.
Meanwhile, the lions are getting their tails handed to them, but then there's a Deus Ex Voltrona, where Hunk's lion tells him he can call forth a BFG that would make Doom Guy weep, and they're able to match the Robeast wave motion gun to wave motion gun, and eventually take out most of the laser emitters of the Robeast.
The princess makes the Balmera glow green, healing the planet, so it's not going to die anymore. But the Robeast switched to another laser gun.
But Voltron
Photon Punch
is the thing for a TKO. Or so they thought. Because after they all land and leave the lions, the Robeast stands back up,
But Balmera Ex Machina.
makes some new crystals to encase it.
Then we get a totally romantic moment where Hunk sadly does not kiss the girl at the end of the episode.
I gotta say, I did like the Robeast battle. It was interesting, something new. I just hated they needed to take a break in the action, and the Robeast just waits patiently for them to come back. It's kind of lame.
Okay. Besides me loving the ship moment in this, because, yes, I love the Balmerans in general, except Rax. His turnaround makes no sense.
Your arrival has left us imprisoned and torn apart. It's not right that you risk your lives for us. Please.
Yeah, but that was last episode.
I know, but I'm just saying that again. His turnaround makes no sense, but Shay. Shay is everything to me. And Hunk should have kissed her. That's it.
Okay, continuing on to episode 11, we open with the princess talking to Hollow Daddy, while the rest of the team is downloading Kitty McOne-Eye's memories instead of just, interrogating him. Because screw an ethical justice system when you're at war, right?
Ugh,
Why are you growling at me?
because his name is Sendak, not Kitty McOne-Eye.
Oh, that you get mad about, but not the blatant mistreatment of prisoners by the heroes?
Like you said, they're at war. Plus, we know they were the good guys, so, yeah.
Whatever.
So, Stuff on the ship begins to go haywire. The food dispenser attacks Hunk and Pidge, and a cryopod freezes Lance.
Oh, those were the days. Anyway, you keep up the good work and maybe someday you'll earn some cleaning stripes.
No real loss there.
And a training hologram nearly kills Keith.
End training sequence. End training sequence. End training sequence now!
Huh. I wonder if this is caused by the downloading of Kitty McOne-Eye's memories, or the bad crystal being hooked up to the computer.
I bet you $1 that it's the crystal.
Not taking that bet. You've seen the episode before.
Damn it!
Well, things continue to go wrong on the ship, including the lights going out, Lance almost getting spaced,
I'm getting sucked into space!
and the hologram of King Alfor going wonky.
Keith manages to kill the rogue holobot and saves Lance. Wait, 1 minute! How the hell is Lance alive?
I'm not sure. Assuming the size of the room and the air containing it, the entire contents of the room should have been blown out to space in about a second, and Lance with it. Chalk it up to the writers not knowing their physics.
Anyway, the crew meets back up, and Shiro's going a little nuts at the Sendak tube.
I'm not listening to you.
Do you really think a monster like you could be a Voltron paladin?
Freaking out and ejecting him into space. Shiro, you're supposed to be the competent one!
And that's not how you treat prisoners of war. God, these guys are just bad heroes sometimes. Meanwhile, Hollow Daddy tricks the princess into holding the idiot ball and driving into a star that's about to go nova
We're headed straight for a star and it's about to explode!
because there's no kill like overkill.
So the team goes into the Alliance to try to slow down the castle, while Laura goes to disconnect the power cord to the computer. Even though it will kill the last remnant of her dad. She succeeds, saving the day, ending the episode. Dad? Would your hologram ever try to kill me?
I cannot speak to what a corrupted AI copy of me would do, but I bet it will torch you with dad jokes and puns. No, it won't have a mute option.
Ah, that's worse! Okay, in all seriousness, what did you think of the episodes?
I definitely like the first one with the Roe Beast battle. The second one was kind of like a haunted house episode, but it mostly felt as a breather.
Of which I think was needed.
Eh.
Okay, so besides the aforementioned ship scene earlier, my favorite part of these episodes has to be the scene where Shiro's being driven crazy by the more likely fake voice of Sendak. It shows that he has possible PTSD, even if just a small bit. But otherwise, there's no real character development for any of the other characters. So for me, the episodes are just meh, except for the stuff for Hunk and the stuff for Shiro. Of course, I prefer the second episode because Shiro.
The only other thing that I would like to complain about, they kind of treat killing the hologram of King Alfor as a very serious thing, but he hasn't played a factor in any episode besides this and the episode where the hologram's introduced, really. So there's no emotional attachment for us fans watching it. So it doesn't really matter that he's gone. Whereas if this had happened in a much later episode and maybe the hologram had helped them out a lot more, it would have more of a detriment. I just think it was stupid to kill it off in such a lame way so early in the show. But that's it.
Father, say the thing.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, ring the bell.
Bye-bye!
Later, folkses.
Jafar, buy at SDGameSwap. Creed.
Links in the description.
But Vulcan...
But
Vulcan?
Voltron.
I said Vulcan.
I'm glad you did. You're not as stupid as I look. Damn it, my rubber band broke.